Coming in, let's put ourselves under a bit of pressure today. I'm going to try and break par through 9 holes. That is the challenge for today's video. I want to go under par. I'm going to play the front 9 over at 5 Lakes. Oh, close your window, love. Door, love. I'm going to play the front 9 over at 5 Lakes Golf Club. Let's turn this radio down. Holes 1 to 9. I know what holes I can target to get the birdies on. I know what holes I've got to play a bit more conservative and just suffer the fact that I'm probably going to walk away with a par. But my game's feeling pretty good at the minute. Playing well, shooting well. Obviously, on second.
Hello, do you want anything from Subway?
No, thank you.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright then.
Alright, bye. So yeah, I want to shoot under par today. Course par for the front 9 is 36. I want to shoot 35, 34. That is today's goal. Let's go over to the course, get on the range, warm up, hit some shots, get on the first tee and break par.
Here we are.
Let me know, I'm interested. Do you think I'll break par? I'm pretty confident I will break par today. Let me know as well. Hoodies in golf. Are you a fan? I'm a scruffy bloke anyway. I love it, wearing hoodies, t-shirts, all that sort of stuff. But there is mixed emotions at the minute. Some people like it, some people don't. Don't think I'd walk around like that on the golf course. I think that's a bit too much. Maybe if it was raining I would, but I like it. Let me know what you think. Tell you what, I've picked a day for it. It is windy today. It's not been too bad the last few weeks, but I reckon it's around about 15-20 mile an hour winds today, playing straight into face off the first, which will be the first hole that we're playing. Course par, front 9 and back 9 here at 5 Lakes Golf Club is 36. We are trying to break par today, so 35 or better is today's target. Let's clip a few on the range, warm up, get onto the first tee, see if we can do it. Why is it that no matter what range you go to, and this ain't a dig at 5 Lakes, you always get balls like this? Like, who's hitting that? It's terrible. So, warm up done. Striking it, okay, I've struck it better. Wind's gonna be difficult today. Gonna have to try and keep the ball a little bit lower, keep it out of trouble as much as I possibly can. First hole, par 4, 295-ish yards up the hill. Start with a birdie. This is one of the birdie holes, so it'd be good to start with a tweet. Right, first hole, par 4, 290-ish up the hill, into wind, off the left. I'm gonna hit a 6-iron. The pin is straight in the middle, so this would ideally be a birdie hole. It's quite attackable. Should leave me about 120-ish into the pin. See if we can get off to a good start. Perfect, middle of the fairway. Right, so 102 yards left into the pin. Wind is off the left, slightly into still. I'm going to play this at about a 105, 110 shot. Hopefully let the wind take a bit off of it. Let's go! Exactly what we needed. First hole, stiff. Come 1 under through 1. That is exactly what we needed. That is a birdie hole. This next hole, not so much a birdie hole. Sorry, the camera's like literally wonky then. But that one there is a birdie hole. Was planning to wind off the left. Done me a favour really, because that 54-degree wedge, full swingish is about 110, 115. So I could pretty much hit it full, let the wind take some off of it. Mi bueno. Perfect. 1 under through 1. Next hole, par 4, dog leg right. Playing again into kind of off the right. Walk away over par here, stay 1 under through 2. I'll be happy with that. Quick shout out, Point One Club. If you haven't seen it on our Instagram already, their merch is absolutely fire. You can use code The Golf Supply for 10% off if you want to head over and check those guys out. I'll put a link to their Instagram below, but perfect start. 1 under through 1, second hole, let's get it. So again, nothing silly, don't need anything too dramatic here. 5 iron is more than enough. Over the 150 marker will leave me probably 140-ish into the green, depending on where the pin is. Don't do anything stupid. It's fine. Turned a bit more left than what I wanted it to, but it's safe there, absolutely fine. Right, I've got 167 back pin, which has probably done me a bit of a favour, to be honest. Wind's still into, so I'm going to hit an 8 iron. Aim just right at the pin. Left's pretty dead, so just give myself a 2-cut. Oh, that's going left. Where I didn't want to go. That's missed left of the green. Up and down needed. Right, as I said back then, that isn't really the miss for this hole. I should be doing a bit better from there. Kind of short-sided, 60-degree wedge. I'm going to try and just land it on the green, let it feed out. I would like to get up and down here. Oh, it's 2 yards too short. Bogey, unfortunately, not what we wanted. That is annoying. Did not want to give a shot back there. I said when I hit the shot though, do not miss it left. Left is not the miss here, because wherever the pin was, I was going to be short-sided, and I missed it left, so paid the price. Back to level par, unfortunately. Third hole, par 5, another birdie opportunity. All right, no one to blame but myself there. Like I said, bad shot. Par 5 next, forget about it. 2 iron, just before the ditch. I'm going to try and play a bit of a lower flighted one. I can reach it in 2, but I still might play this as sort of a shot, approach, close chip, birdie. Maybe, we'll see. Perfect. .150 just there on the right. Front pin. Haven't zapped it yet, but I'm going to guess. Somewhere around about 205, 210 into the green. So I'm going to hit a 4 iron. I'm going to hit a 4 iron, try and get up there, chase one up there. It is into wind. Bit of a Healy strike, not very good. Short of the green. Short left, not too bad. Not massive amount of green to work with, but it's all going uphill, so try and land it anywhere sort of under the pin, leave myself an uphill putt. Not ideal. Absolutely rattled the pin. Right, obviously not what I wanted. Smacked the pin. It's a par, a disappointing par there really. I was confident I was going to get up and down, but bad break, forget about it, move on. 4th hole, par 3. It is playing. 151, slightly downwind. Wind is coming off the left. I'm going to hit a pitching wedge because I want to be below this hole. A little bit bottom groovy. It's actually gone past the pin, which is a bit of a shame, but downhill look at birdie. It's a bit of an outside look, but alright, so as I said, not bad, just gone a little bit long. I would have liked to have been this side of the hole really, but beggars can't be choosers. It was downwind, caught it a little bit thin. It was always going to travel a bit further. But don't grumble, it's a birdie putt. If I can hole it, great. Should be a 2-putt, walk off. Two-putt par, level par, through 4, stroke index 1 next. 5th hole, let's get it. Right, 5th hole, level par, stroke index 1. Luckily it's playing downwind, so I'm going to rip driver down the right-hand side of the fairway, try and play it with a little bit of a draw. If I catch it, I should be left with like a little wedge into the green, so birdie opportunity. Although it's the hardest hole on the course, when it's playing downwind, it is not that hard to be honest. So down the right-hand side, draw it back with a wind, wedge, putt, 1 under, through 5. And I reckon I could hold that. Got it. Oh, I love this club. Come on, centre of the fairway. A1. Absolutely perfect drive. Split the middle of the fairway. Haven't zapped it, but probably around about 100 yards. At a push, 110 into the pin. Back pin again, I've seen this pin, I played it the other day. And I reckon the old greenkeepers are having a laugh with us over at Five Lakes. It is disgusting. Back right, the stinkiest pin on a ridge. So it's gonna take a good shot to get in tight, but happy that we're here. Good look at birdie, stick one on, get it close, putt it out. 115. I'm gonna go for a 54-degree wedge again. Pretty much the same shot as what I hit on the first. The wind's off the left, so I think the wind is actually gonna help this back towards the flag. 115. Hold, hold. Not bad. Short right probably, not bad. Not bad. Probably 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I don't know if it's better to be up there or down here to be honest, because this has got such a massive swing in it. Horrible pin position, horrible. But it's a look at birdie, so if we can roll it in, lovely. Outside odds. I don't really know what way this is breaking. Do you know what? I think it's actually pretty straight up the hill. Come on, don't be scared of this one, Ash. Good roll. Such a bad putt. That is such a bad putt. Another par, we'll take it. Right, 6th hole, par 5. Into wind, so it's not the easiest hole, but it's not the hardest hole. I'm going to hit 2-iron again. I definitely need to get my putting a little bit better today if I'm going to break par. The greens do seem a little bit slower than the last time I played over here, so I think I just need to be a little bit braver, give it a chance, because I haven't really given any a chance at the moment. But 2-iron for me, left-hand side of the fairway, wind is into off the left, so hopefully it'll come back round. Will leave me with a layup probably. I'm not going to be going for this green in 2, I doubt, into wind. Hopefully you can wedge it close, get to that magic 1 under, stay there. Same 2-iron as the third. Nice little draw against the wind. Perfect. That is just perfect. If you haven't seen my what's in the bag that I put out recently, this thing has been an absolute game changer for me. Cobra 2-iron with a stiff shaft in it. I usually play extra stiff. This thing is my baby at the minute. Fairway finder, 250-ish yards. I love it. All right, I've hit an absolute another peach here. I'm gonna hit 2-iron again. It's into wind. I wanna get down there as far as I possibly can to leave myself like more of a routine up and down if I can. I'm gonna probably try and keep this a little bit lower as well. Let's see how it goes. Draw, draw. Oh, I didn't draw as much as it needed to. It's up the right. Right, I've left myself a little dodgy one here. Right, I've played an absolute blinder there. Perfect position to be below the hole, putting pretty much straight up the hill. This has to go in. This has to go in. Not a lot in it. Inside right edge, if anything. That's a bit too much. Come on. 1 under, let's go. Par 4 next, playing straight downwind, 7th, 8th, 9. Protect this, or I would like to get a birdie on the next, go 2 under, because the 9th is a bogey hole for me. Right, let's stay aggressive. Driver. If you can rip one down here, you're left with a little flick into the green. So it's playing downwind. Into wind, this hole is a lot harder, but if I can get to 2 under, I reckon I'll do it. Come on, good drive, big draw. That's not a great strike, but it's absolutely middle. Yeah, toey, horrible strike, middle of the fairway, wedge into the green, let's go. Right, it wasn't the prettiest of drives, but bang on 100 yards, it works. 100 yards, 100 yards, 100 yards, downwind. I'm gonna hit a 54 degree again. It's right at the back, this pin, so I want it to be short. Uphill putt, birdie putt. Nice 3/4 swing, if that. Average. Not the best, should be doing better than that. I've got about 25-30 foot putt. So length was good, direction not so much. This is what I'm left with for birdie. Maybe about 20 foot, 25 foot. Quite a bit of break in it, outside look. Terrible, 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 terrible putting. Another par. Can you be disappointed with a par from 100 yards downwind? It's just putting. I'm nowhere near the hole in them first putts. Right, 2 more holes to navigate. 1 under through 7. Downside, this is playing straight into wind and it's a front pin, so I'm probably going to try and go long here just to give myself a 2 putt. Positive is the 9th, which is my bogey hole, is going to be playing downwind. So I reckon if I can get off this hole with a par, hit a good 2 iron on the next, 35. 35 is inbound, but it's not over yet. 9 iron. 9 iron long. Oh, be the number. Be the number. Just on the front edge. It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Just on the front edge. It's all right. We're all right. We're all right. Right, so if you're thinking, why all of a sudden have I got a buggy? It's because when I got onto the 6th hole, I realised that I'd left my spare battery in the car and the camera died. So I walked all the way back to the car, got the spare battery, and then borrowed a buggy to play the last 3 holes. So that is why I'm now in a buggy. And that is what we're left with. A little bit shorter than I first expected, if I'm honest with you. That is where it's pitched in front and it's actually spun back on the fringe. Do I putt that or do I chip it? Let me know what you do. Putt or chip? I'm gonna putt it. This might be a stupid decision, but I am gonna putt it. I just feel like less can go wrong if I putt it. I haven't really hit many greenside, well, no greenside chips today at all, so let's give this a fair whack. That's why I putt it. Interesting that though, isn't it? Everyone is different in them situations. Everyone is different. Some people prefer to chip that, some people prefer to putt it. I've always been a little bit more comfortable. If it's like short enough grass, I'll always putt it. But I don't know, horses for courses, isn't it? Right, here we are. 9th hole, downwind, my bogey hole. Someone's just in the middle of the fairway, so we'll wait. I do not usually do well on this hole, if I'm honest with you. A good 2 iron's going to leave me about 160, it's a middle pin, about 160, 170 into the green. I need to hit this green in 2. I don't want to be trying to get up and down to save par. Good 2 iron. Left is okay if you don't go too far left. Right is absolutely dead, it's wet, so I cannot go right. But I do need to hit something down there far enough that's going to leave me not a 180, 190 shot into this green because it's quite narrow as well. So 2 irons to play. 2 iron is the play. The baby. Right, don't let me down. Do not let me down, Cobra. I've been singing your praises. One good swing. I might take a little bit off of this as well. Try and control it a bit more. Come on, find the fairway. The distance will look after itself. Perfect. Come on. Get yourself a 2 iron, get yourself a safe club off the tee, because this hole for me, prior to having this in the bag, was a nightmare. If I hit a 4 iron off of it, I was too far back. If I hit a driver, it'll bring the water on the right in play. If I hit a 3 wood, sometimes I'd overdraw it into the left, whereas this, I know I can just easy swing it, nothing special, 250 down there, 240 that is, perfect. Hopefully it stayed in the fairway. Kick right over this sort of rough over here. Oh, it has. It has just creeped into the fairway. You see it? Can you see the little beauty? That is literally A1. Got a bit of water to carry, if it focuses. Bit of water to carry, middle pin. To break par, 35. 3 shots from this point, 35. 150 on the dot. Pitching wedge, nothing crazy, pitching wedge. Right, no excuses here, that's a good number for me. Wind is down off the left, so I'm going to aim this just inside right of that bunker and let old Mother Nature do her job. Just underneath the pin, uphill putt, 2 putts for 35. There she is. Good line. Didn't really want to welly it, I didn't need to. Come on, 2 putt. Nice, easy 2 putt. Hardly nothing in this. Thought I'd hold it, turn back the other way. Come on! So there you are. Course par, 36. Ashley score, 35. Shame I bogeyed the second really, because that could have been a 2 under. Maybe that's the target for the next video. If you've enjoyed this, please do not leave without leaving a like. Hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends. We appreciate you all tuning in to watch our videos. And as me, Charlie and Boob say, but today it's just me. We'll see you in the next one.